backs. Let's take a look here. I've got a couple different nominations, and Adam, I know one of these guys is going to be near and dear to your heart. The first one I'd like to nominate for running backs draft steal of the year is Rachaad White, who finished the season as the number 4. Now keep in mind we play in PPR leagues. Want to make sure that we're clear on that. So in PPR leagues, Rachaad White was number 4. My second nomination is Raheem Mostert, who finished the season at number 5. Which is really impressive if you consider he missed multiple games at the end of the season. And my third candidate is Kyren Williams, who finished the season at number 7 despite missing multiple games. So those are my 3 nominations. Do you guys have somebody else you'd like to nominate, or do you want to pick from those 3?
I'll pick from those 3.
I'll pick from those 3.
I would say Kyren Williams.
Okay.
I think of those 3, he was the most surprising.
Mm-hmm.
I think we anticipated him to be good, but not that good.
Okay. Adam?
I know I was surprised.
So this may come as a surprise, and I know you were saying near and dear to my heart and everything like that, but as much as I like Rachaad White, I've got to go Raheem Mostert here because he was undrafted in a lot of leagues. I know he's unfortunately earned the nickname Raheem Most Hurt. Because when he was playing for, I think it was the 49ers, he was constantly getting hurt. I had him in a league a few years ago when he was playing for the 49ers, and he burned me, I'm not going to lie, but this year he scored over 20 touchdowns. He scored 21 touchdowns, 18 rushing, 3 receiving. For somebody, I don't think he was drafted, he either went like very, very late, like last round, second to last round, to undrafted, to scoring 21 touchdowns.
Yep.
That's definitely got to be the RB draft value right there.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So I think for me, I'm also going to pick Kyren Williams. I see where you two are both, or where you're coming from with yours. The reason I just can't give the nod to Rachaad White is because he was drafted, and there was leagues that we saw him drafted as high as the 7th round. Now,
very much so.
That's still tremendous value for a guy that wound up as a top 5, right? But Kyren Williams started the season, he wasn't drafted. We thought Cam Akers was going to be the running back. He gets released. Kyren Williams steps up, takes off, takes over. So for me, Kyren Williams, who was not drafted, both Rachaad White and Raheem Mostert were drafted. Kyren Williams was not. Raheem Mostert, he was drafted late. He was drafted, though, because if you remember, going back to the beginning of the season last year, there were so many question marks about the Miami backfield that people were drafting him, Jeff Wilson, Devin Achane, or Achane. I'm not sure how it's pronounced these days. But Kyren Williams was not drafted.
Right.
He wasn't even... He was so far off the radar that people weren't even taking him as a handcuff.
Right. Oh, yeah. No.
So that's pretty impressive. To go from a guy that wasn't even considered as a handcuff to being a top 10 running back, pretty incredible.